Well, crap.
What happened?
Crap, everybody. That was going so well. And then just everything. Like, Xavier was saying stuff, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, and then I'm gonna... And I was like, oh... My first thought was, oh, man, we lost Xavier.
That'll happen.
We lost Xavier. Oh, man, that's poop. I don't like that we lost Xavier. And then I went and I looked and went, oh, nobody else is saying anything either. And it's just, oh. And then my computer went, pick, and just went black. So,
it's because Xavier said the N-word this time, and it was just silence.
Yeah.
So just the whole ass computer just decided, it was like, nope. And
I don't know. I just took a poop. It happens sometimes. Look, my mouse pad doesn't work on this, but it's okay. I don't use mouse pads. I use a mouse. And maybe the cats did something. That's a possibility too. We lost all those viewers. We had a good... Right now. Ain't nobody watching this. Ain't nobody cares.
Oh man. You remember the last time this happened? Like, chat was trying to talk to us, but we couldn't see anything.
And I fixed that. That was just... I can't even turn on my camera right now. Which makes me think my camera had something to do with it. Right? And I
gotta help. I've been attacked. Someone's doxing me.
Looks like we have to do an insurance claim for this camera. So, and I just saw Technical Jim down there. I think it was Technical Jim just going like, well, that's the end of this chapter. That was the last thing I saw before everything just shut down. Oh, that happy cackle. That was Kyle. How you doing, Kyle?
Better than you, apparently.
I'm that's not bad because I'm doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. My camera doesn't work, but really, who needs to see my face? And I didn't get anything this week, so it doesn't matter. I don't have anything to show. So, brr. And all the way from BC, all the way up on Thomas Island, it's Thomas. No.
I'm here.
No. Oh, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. Kyle, you better call him a son of a bitch.
Called him a fucker. Does that count?
That's pretty good.
We need the trifecta here.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
you gotta say it like you're setting up a crew. You son of a bitch.
I'm in. Oh my god. As always, they didn't ask us to do this, but we're just doing it because I can't share my screen. There's just this is hell. I'm just gonna have to try. Oh, nope. Hold on here. Something come up. Select window or screen. Screen 1. Allow. There it is.
Okay.
Screen 1.
Say, the power of imagination is gonna have to be the title of this episode.
Jesus, man. Okay. Am I sharing my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
I can see our screens being shared by you, but that's it. If you're trying to do toy.run. There we go.
That's what I'm doing. Toy.run. John, I love you. But Paul, over at Sir Toys, he showed us all the G2 funkiness that was in the Walmart in Canada. And my God, I'm jealous of your Walmart shelves. You Canadians got it going on.
Although they got the stuff I want, but you know what? What is the equivalent exchange right now for Canada?
I don't know.
Well,
Thomas, what do you have to pay for Batman?
Batman? I don't know. But I know that we definitely, I've been looking, we've got the deluxes for Toxitron, but we don't have Toxitron and we don't have Grimlock.
Huh.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Like, not that I've been able to see. I mean, I've been around, and I haven't been able to find them.
Man.
So, would you take an open Grimlock for a couple of deluxes?
Can you scroll down? Is that the regular Optimus Primal from Rise of the Beast, or is that the Studio Series one? I don't.
Hold on here. Enhance. Control plus. And move it down.
Zoom in.
That's the Smash Changer Optimus Primal.
No,
Perfect.
Lower, no, to the it's down below on the lower level. It's
the monkey mask.
Right to the right.
Okay.
It's over to the right.
This is exactly like the scene out of Blade Runner.
Looks like it is.
Where Harrison Ford talked the Vesper.
Is that the Studio Series one?
I believe that's Studio Series. I think that's mainline.
Oh, is it the mainline one?
Yeah, Studio
Series. I've got the mainline one.
I like the mainline one. It's hard to find the mainline one here in the States.
I want a creepy Bumblebee mask that transforms for Halloween. Do you think I could get one of those for Halloween?
I bet you could.
The mainline one is it's a really, really good figure, but I wouldn't like it's okay. How do I put this? It's so weird. It's a bad Transformer, but it's a good figure.
Kyle, when you put on the Bumblebee mask, does it tickle your mustache?
No. Fine.
What
That's all I heard.
What about the zipper leather mask and the ball gag? Does that tickle your mustache?
I refuse to answer these questions on it.
Oh, well, after the show, get with me. I want to talk to you.
However, through pantomime's a different story.
That's the mainline one, yeah.
For those that are interested, you need to go sign up at Toy.Run, because Toy.Run, it's like Twitter, but with the chance of you getting Transformers. I mean, that sounds better than Twitter any day in my book. Every once in a while over in Twitter, I get to see a nipple. Maybe two.
Maybe they're even female.
You know, spicy ex-girlfriend. She got some cake. But over here, man, Toy.Run, look, a nipple is fun. Don't get me wrong. But if I can't touch it, what's the point? But over here, I got a chance. I got no chance over on Twitter. Toy.Run, I got every chance in the world. I could probably get this Optimus Primal. I may do that. Who knows? But do yourself a favor. Get over there. Help other people. And help yourself get the pieces you need at Toy.Run. Dewanis Perez says, very big bee news earlier in the week. We, for the first time, found bee fossils. They were located in Portugal. Worked themselves up from the center of the earth. Turtle Tank 82 says, France, we come from France. Holson 85 says, what's up? A nipple is fun. A nipple is fun. He speaks the truth. Yeah. I bet he did, man. And Turtle Tank 82 says, Holson has joined my Legion of Doom. Join us. Well,
but Holson was the Legion of Doom. We just circled around him.
Yeah, seriously. We have additional upcoming Transformers product info. We got some Studio Series. We got some Rise. We got a whole bunch of stuff. So let's just go down the list. Transformers 5. What?
There's an interesting thing in this, what he says. The last line. One thing I'm still searching for is next year's Amazon capsule.
Mm-hmm.
So once I find something, it will cause mayhem. Once all is revealed, hopefully the toy line will finally be united.
I was going to save that for the end, but that's okay. We can talk about it now. I would. I bet the mustache would tickle. I'm hoping that we can use the ball gag in a lot of different places. Anyway, yeah, okay, so we'll get on to that. If next year's Amazon capsule, number one, finding something, it will cause mayhem. Are we looking at, I think it's pretty obvious, we're looking at the Mayhem Attack Squad.
Neat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would love a Mayhem Attack Squad. Let's go over to TF Wiki. And
God,
let's
the
look
last
up
time
the
they got
members.
representation?
See, this wasn't who I thought it was at first. I thought this was like Crosscut and Farak and no. The Mayhem Attack Squad, it's some different bots. So, let's see here. Let's see, where are the teams? Once on Earth. So here are the members. Battle Trap, Bludgeon,
Cool.
Carnivac, Catilla,
Hey.
Chop Shop,
Yeah.
Flywheels, Needle Nose, Octopunch, Snarler, Spinister, Stranglehold, and Venom.
Out of all of those dudes and dudettes, Catilla rings the loudest bell with me. Catilla has never been a figure, has he? She, it, her, them?
I don't think we've had much use for Carnivac. The last Catilla that I remember was those Big Lots Dinobots for the one movie where they took the Dinobot mini-cons, and there was like they did them in like, instead of like a green T-Rex, it was a silver and gold T-Rex, and I think they had the saber-toothed cat. I think they had Catilla then.
Wasn't Catilla a pack-in mini-con with the Age of Extinction Toys R Us exclusive Dinobots?
Maybe.
Because I think it's been a hot minute since Catilla's gotten some actual representation. And if Hasbro's wanting to re-up on their patent on the name, they better fucking make a fig. And I love me some obscure characters that finally get their comeuppance in the form of plastic.
I think the one that's got me the most excited, if we're going with this, this member lineup, the one that would have me excited is Venom. Because
Venom, Chop Shop, Shot Hole, if they could work that in somehow.
Right. That's the one. But these aren't our only members. We had in Classics, we had Needle Nose, Octopunch, Ruckus, and Stranglehold. In Regeneration 1, we had Carnivac, Roadblock, and Snarler. In IDW, which this might be going off of, because the other Amazon capsule was very IDW based. We had Carnivac, Clawjaw, Impactor, Leobreaker, Overbite, Polar Claw, Prowl, Smolder, Stampy, Steamhammer, Tidal Wave, Tuskmaster. If you go through of Masters of Mayhem, Bludgeon, Needle Nose, Ruckus, Spinister, Windsweeper. There's a lot. Axer, Breakdown, Bugly, Knockout, Octopunch, Roadgrammer, Skullgrin, Skyquake, Slugslinger, Submarauder, Thunderblast. There is a lot of characters that they could be using.
Snowball of cocaine.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a Thunderblast? Like that would have to be a new mold, wouldn't it, if they did a Thunderblast?
Honestly, Thunderblast holds up so well from Cybertron, they could just re-release that mold.
Yeah,
I was thinking that good. Too.
It's an incredible shelf.
Because there's been.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Xavier. Go right ahead.
Yeah, there's. I mean, it's playing with my mind because I was like, I'm thinking Thunderblast is worthy of being its own mold, but it's like at the same time, I always think that there's some mold that Hasbro or Takara could just bust out again and go, you know what, this is good enough for your Thunderblast as well. Because I fucking would love, as bad as it is, like Energon Tidal Wave, I think would be an okay Thunderblast.
Oh my god.
Do you remember how, self-conscious, vaguely, it was only self-conscious half the time, but, during the transformation sequence for, Galaxy Force Chromia slash Thunderblast, it's like the shell would just enclose the body, and she just sort of waves, into the shell I go.
Like a hermit crab.
Like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
It's like, that's not transforming. It's
That's just covering yourself up with a metal blanket. You know,
Yeah,
it's-
she's just like she's just like bye.
This is the solar blanket with extra steps.
It kind of is.
Yeah, yeah. But okay, so the Mayhem Attack Squad. I myself, this is just me speaking, I would have preferred Squadron X. I really would have, because there's a lot of cool characters in there that I would have loved. Crosscut, Earthquake. Squadron X was from IDW. Crosscut, the fucker that got obliterated going through the space bridge. Earthquake, Fang, Ferrac, Macabre, Tornado, Triton, Valve. These are a lot of characters that need good representation. There's, man, I mean, look at, here's Squadron X. There is a lot going on there. Open image and new tab. And control plus.
Man, everyone's trying to do the new records, huh?
Yeah. But there's a lot of representation that's needed there that I just think would be fantastic. And
I would.
Awesome.
What's that?
I want to see Death's Head
Fang
again.
looks fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Fang.
Fang.
Oh. I want to see Death's Head. I know it's Marvel that has Death's Head, but just give us Death's Head,
And we kind of got that Marvel Legends Death's Head, so.
That's proper comic book Death's Head. I want a Transformers Death's Head. Turn him into a TARDIS.
Best I can do is Transformers 5 Drift. That's as good as I can
Damn
do.
it. But that's Ken Watanabe.
Yes.
I was in Gojira.
I was expecting a giant car.
Big truck, maybe. I don't know. Okay, Transformers 5 Drift. It's one of those deals where it feels. I think that's a red tinted one, isn't it?
No, not which color, which vehicle. Didn't they do the triple changer gimmick with him in 5?
No, that was only in 4.
That was 4. The blue helicopter.
Okay.
But 5.
He was a Mercedes in 5.
God help me, the red one we got that came with the 3 baby Dinobots. What the fuck was that about?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I think that's good enough. So, I mean,
I fucking forgot about that one.
Right? Because it was an Entertainment Earth exclusive. Thank fucking God those days are over. Having to order from Entertainment Earth was a fucking pain in the ass. Fuck that.
Well, it's sort of transitioned from from the pan to the fire, because now it's you could try to shuffle your way through the ordering process with Entertainment Earth, or you could fucking have a coronary trying to beat the clock with Hasbro Pulse and Walmart.com.
I'll tell you what, honest to God, I'm honestly kind of pleased with Hasbro Pulse, right?
Me too.
I get the notifications on my phone, and I get it. I'm lucky enough that I can take a bit of time at work and order the stuff whenever I get that notification. I get the fucking notifications on my phone. I pay my $50, and the first 3 times that I order something, from Hasbro Pulse, that pays for my membership for the year, because it takes care of my shipping, and I don't have to worry. The stuff that's coming out of Target, don't worry, I'll get it from Hasbro Pulse. Walmart, I'll get it from Hasbro Pulse. Entertainment Earth, I don't think there's been an Entertainment Earth exclusive in a while. Fuck it, I'll get it from Hasbro Pulse. Something that I would like to see, something that I would honestly like to see from Hasbro Pulse would be a thing where they set one figure aside for every member, and they don't release that figure. If there's 2,000 Hasbro Pulse members, right? They have 2,000 units, and for 24 hours, every Pulse member can get 1, right? I would like that, because that my $50 guarantees I get at least 1. I would really, and then after that 24 hours, Everything else is fair game, right?
I mean, it works great for you, but economically feasibly for me, like being on the West Coast, I don't even get the notifications, and I'm not even near a computer when those things drop because I work a job that demands I be helping customers like 24/7. So like asking for 5 minutes to order some toys, they're just like, you should go back to work because you are not going to be able to do that. And let me speak to your manager about this because you're ignoring me, yada yada. That shit fucking sucks.
I think every Tuesday at around 11 a.m., noon, and 1 p.m., I got to take a shit. This is what I'm hearing. I got to
Wi-Fi is not so great in our bathroom.
I got to take a poopsie. So, I don't know. What do you... Oh, go ahead, Xavier.
Like your computer? Ha ha.
Ah, fuck. Any of you guys going to get Studio Series Drift?
Probably not.
I mean, if the movie character, no.
Nah. That's an easy pass for me. Like I said, the red Drift that I have already, plenty good enough. But
I mean, I think I have every Studio Series release so far except for Universal Studios Series Ultra Shiny Chrome Megatron. I think that's the only one I don't have.
This next one, though, I have a feeling that I'm probably going to pick it up. Generation Studio Series Deluxe Rise Lifeline. A new character. I'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will take it.
Deluxe Rise?
Rise is the video game.
Have we?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got 7 fucking names and still hasn't come out.
Yeah. Rise. Quintessent anal rape. It's... Who knows what the shit it is anymore.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Baby got back.
It's the video game with the zombie transformer and the song.
Yeah.
And Jigsaw's in it.
Oh, fuck. I won't buy it.
Apparently he's a cowboy. I don't know.
Oh my god.
That's what I learned from the trailer.
Jigsaw's a cowboy?
I don't know.
You just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. How about that? What are you going to do about it? I just started a rumor. Fuck you. Then we have the Generation... Yeah. We have the Generation Studio Series Commander. Well, that could be anything.
Except if his name's actually Commander.
Yeah.
Please be new Dinobot.
I don't know.
Paul Bunyan.
I don't know.
Either that or Stratosphere. One of the two.
I would take a Stratosphere. If that is Studio Series Stratosphere, I will take that. I will absolutely take it. Technical Jim over in the chat says Lifeline is that RC redeco they used to call Paradron Medic. Thought it was Flatline because confusion. That's a good point, Technical Jim. Turtle Tank says Cat SOS. He has to poop. And Giga Twin says someone's cat is complaining and probably hungry. That is probably me. My cat is not hungry. Jazz is horny. Jazz is currently in
hungry
heat.
for something else entirely.
And before somebody says, well, you should get her fixed, I'm afraid to take Jazz outside. Jazz is so skittish that if somehow she would get loose, there is no possible way in the world I would ever get her back. Ever. So I get all my boys are fixed. I've got one female that's fixed, and then I got Jazzy and Alex who are not fixed. And quite honestly, the only time that Jazzy ever lets me pet her is whenever she's in heat. So other than that, I don't get to touch that cat. So we're just going to leave things as it is. Turtle Tanks 82 says, I'm loving the listing, and it got better when you said Venom. And I'm not talking about Tom Hardy. Giga Twin says, isn't MMC Fearless Saber supposed to be Catilla? He is. That's a good point. Not an official release, but that is true. Holson85 says Mayhem. Randy confirmed. Yeah, releasing in May. Fantastic.
Damn.
Dewanis Perez says it's worse for her health to not get her fixed. Higher chance of cancer. I'll tell you what, Dewanis, I will talk with my vet about it. Jazzy is a calico. I will talk to my vet about it, and we'll see. We'll weigh that risk. We will weigh that risk. We are also getting a Legacy United Commander. Whatever could this be?
An admiral of the fleet, because he's a commander.
Well, you may not be wrong. It seems like the big consensus is that the Universe Commander is going to be Tidal Wave.
Thank God if it's true. I have been dying for new representation of my favorite boat bot since 2003 when I picked up the Energon mold.
See, I'm
with lightning bolts.
See, we have a Legacy United Titan, and I'm really hoping the Titan is Tidal Wave.
Me too.
I would love to see that commander. If it was me in charge of the line, and probably it's a good thing it's not, because just sex dolls everywhere. But if it was me, your commander would be.
I kept it.
Your commander would be Thunderclash, and your Titan would be Tidal Wave.
I think it's very possible because the Armada energy has just been like really strong this past couple of months. So, balance it out with some Decepticons, and a really big effing Decepticon be really nice.
Yeah. I wanna so badly recreate that scene from the Armada video game. That of just like Tidal Wave beating the hell out of everything. Fuck, I want
dude,
that.
it's the best. It's the best feeling when you get like 20 feet from Tidal Wave and you have to aim your sniper rifle right up his gooch just to see his face.
That seemed to be the only weapon that could hurt him. And also, yes, I just love the concept of like the entire map that you were just playing, standing up and trying to kill you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That is. So yeah, the depth charge Titan, I'd be so down for that. I understand it's probably going to be the commander because it's probably going to merge with Armada Megatron. I don't really care about that. What I care about deeply is having the biggest fucking possible tidal wave. And that's
oh my god,
yes.
USS Flag's its bitch. In fact, the USS Flag's the dagger in its belt.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was kind of hoping. We're probably not going to get it. I have a feeling I know what this year's HasLab is going to be. But I was really hoping like this year's HasLab would be a fucking giant tidal wave. Like something that would dwarf Unicron, right?
That's hotness. That is absolute hotness.
Yeah. Yeah. Each fucking section of tidal wave, a goddamn commander class. That would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. But I have
you're packing fig that little jet. Was it Ramjet he came with?
Is Ramjet.
What was it? Yeah. Actually deluxe size because
yes.
That's how big he is.
Yes. And those fucking, in his legs, the bay doors that open and there are fucking seats for like other minicons and stuff. No, Those are seats for deluxes now. Right? But
yes.
I have a feeling it's going to go down that Commander is going to be Tidal Wave. I don't know what the Titan's going to be. I have a feeling that the HasLab is going to be Primus.
Well, you know what? Fuck yeah. If you're going to go big and you give me bigger than Tidal Wave as Primus, yeah, you know what? Like, I can't argue with that.
I think that the success of Deathsaurus, the most successful HasLab ever, has really kind of got them looking at the Transformers brand as like, okay, this is your flagship HasLab product. Because Star Wars fans are nutty, but Transformers fans will skip meals.
Yeah, well,
You know.
and
Yep.
shoot you in line, fucking rob you blind, start wars,
Mm-hmm.
fucking fight you on the internet, fight me nerd, steal yo girl, beat up yo girl, and kick your front door in.
Yeah. Yeah.
All through stories.
So if that Titan is not going to be, it's not going to be depth charge. What do you guys think your best guess? Not Primus. What's your best guess as to what that Titan will be?
Oh,
Who's left? We've gotten the ships.
don't-
Arc, Nemesis.
Here's what I don't think it'll be the Axelon yet. Because they have a pattern of do a ship, do some other one, do a ship. So I think the next one will be a person, but I don't know who it will be. Who's a really big fucking transformer?
Monstructor.
The only thing I could think, Monstructor, but no, he was tiny.
He was tiny.
Really tiny.
He was tiny, but he would make a good, big fucking beefy combiner. Because you got you could get dinosaur modes. You could get monster modes out of it. Having a Monstructor whose members are are like Voyager class, like Predaking or Devastator. I think that would be really kind of neat.
It probably it isn't. I don't know if anybody's gonna really agree with this. But you know what? Hasbro might decide that it's been long enough now that it's time to just make a new city former Metroplex. Like the original Titan just is too old.
They brought up they wanted to redo Metroplex, so it might be Metroplex. In which case, no, because just 2 Titans ago was a Metroplex.
Well,
yeah, different character though.
Well, you know what?
You could release it as Metro Titan.
Now here's the thing:
And
you're talking like Metroplex Cybertron, so we know they're willing to go outside of G1 for this. What if the next Titan is Energon Omega Supreme?
Ooh.
Nice. The Crystal City, often mentioned in G1.
Yeah, and you know what? Your fucking Energon Omega Sentinel, it's got your built-in Gen Selects repaint.
It could be animated Omega Supreme.
It could be.
Oh.
It could be fucking anything.
Because that's a very interesting design. Of
I
animated Omega.
I don't think it'd be anything. Titan class Wind Charger.
Oh my god! All these city bots have got me worried. What if they try to upgrade Iaconus?
Oh my god!
Isn't his name Halcyon Maximus or something? The giant hologram hound made.
I would love a Halonix Maximus. I would love a Halonix Maximus. No lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Titan class boater.
Purple Griffin, maybe?
I mean, really, there's a lot on the table. There's a lot on the table that could be done.
Honestly, it is hard to nail down because they do swing wide. Like they did Nemesis out of nowhere, and Nemesis was never a character; it was a set piece. So that just threw all theory craft out the window because I was like, "Oh, fucking, they can do anything now."
I mean, the Marvel arc is on the table.
Yeah, there's that one. But I just had a thought. What if they just decide to make something completely new, and they're like, let's do the Quintesson corkscrew ship, and make something out of that?
I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
I would too, because I thought that was one of the coolest ship designs I'd ever seen when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. It still holds up to this day.
Yep.
It looks really, really cool. Looks really, really cool.
Yeah, it is super weird and off the wall, and I was like, this thing, I don't know. I like it. It's just strange.
We got some words. We got some.
Easy.
Oh, go ahead, Xavier. Sorry.
No, it's really good at piercing eyes. That's the other thing I can think of is that ship really is good at getting into your eye.
The eye stabber.
We got some comments here from the chat. Gigatwin says, "I wish Tidal Wave is the Titan, and then up the Dark Fleet size and Megatron Super Mode. Give him some shoes." Why not a HasLab Magmatron? Why not a Galaxy Force Menasor? All of those. Gigatwin, all of those. Good choices. Wolf1701 says, see, if I'm not here, you guys crash. And I would give my left nut for a modern Monstructor. You and me both, buddy. And I already used the right one. Fuck my kids. I want a toy. And Holson says, Titan class Junkion ship. Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
The
It's a
Minnow.
It's a Junkion ship. It turns into a big ass Junkion, and then its base mode is just the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just a slab in space.
Yeah. Dewanis Perez says, I wish Hasbro would do accessory packs. Small packs filled with extra weapons and random set bits like Dino Megatron's rubber duck. They could even have fold away backdrops. I'm with you, Dewanis. Back in the 80s, G.I. Joe did accessory packs, right? It was like you got the like, it was on a card, like the figures, but it was all these weapons, and they had like the good guy weapons, the bad guy weapons, and they even had like stuff to armor up some of the vehicles. G.I. Joe accessory packs. There we go. Here we go. So, there we go. G.I. Joe Battle Gear. Battle Gear accessory pack. So, like, here, the Battle Gear accessory pack. 4 helmets, 4 visors, 1 binocular headset. So, it was like all these things that came with other figures, but it ended up being, like, different colors. So, instead of it being green for jungle stuff, it would be tan for sand warfare. Almost as if we knew that was going to happen back in the 80s.
Dude, Dusty was in 1985.
Yeah.
He's just he's the only desert trooper, and then like, why is he a desert trooper? They're all still in Rambo, and it's like, little did they know shit was happening.
Yeah. So here we go. We got Cobra Battle Gear. So we have the accessory pack, missile backpacks, handguns, AK-47s, Dragunov sniper rifles. I agree. I think this stuff would be great for Transformers. I always thought, like, you could, if you want to, you could even sell them as characters. So you pack in, like, four small plastic guns. You pack in a Target Master. You pack in, you know, a couple of melee weapons. And you could even have some weapons that you peg together to make a smaller character. Much like the RID mini-con sets that had like the clear little things that you could peg together to like make a shark and a lion. But that to me,
you got 6 gun.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
No, that's okay.
You could call it 6 guns side pieces.
Yeah. And Dewanis, quite honestly, the desire for accessory packs is what actually made me want a 3D printer, because Hasbro was not giving me my accessory packs. I'll make my own accessory packs, and I have. Yeah. Dewanis also says they already cash grab me with nonstop repaints. Why not release something more useful? And here's the thing, Dewanis, too. If you think about it in kind of a way, they did that. We did get those accessory packs with the Sentinel, the silver Brunt repaint. So we got like a lot of weapons coming with that one. We got like the reflector camera, the bronze drill, the little radar dish for Trailbreaker. So I mean, it's there. Holson85 says, I think McFarlane do accessory packs even now. And yeah, I think you're right, Holson. I think you're right. We got some more things to go through here. We got a Generation Selects Autobot multi-pack. What?
What is a multi-pack?
Multi-pack's like the shit you're getting now with the Buzzworthy line. 3 characters in a windowless box.
Yeah.
No, because there's a 3-pack. So what the hell is a multi-pack?
Could be 5
Same
characters.
Thing, just different branding. Yeah. 3.5.
What was? I mean, we got that movie Decepticon multi-pack. that was, it was like the movie won Megatron and the movie won Grindor, or what the fuck was this? Blackout and
Blackout.
yeah, and Bone Crusher and Brawl. So I mean, that was a multi-pack. But Generations
Two that weren't in it.
Yeah. But the Generation Selects Autobot multi-pack. I don't know what this could be. I would like it to be some Malignus. I'll be honest. Give me some Malignus.
Is Brawn a Malignus?
Yeah, Brawn is a Malignus. I believe it's
Malignus eats nuts.
Balls.
The jokes
Who all-
write themselves.
Yeah, they do.
Who all got made into
Poorly.
a Malignus?
I know
It sounds like
Gears
we're talking
did.
It sounds like we're talking about an illness.
It kind of is. Gears and Brawn and I think Windcharger were the
Okay,
Malignus.
there's no Wind Charger yet, so
Let's see here. Hold on here.
might not be that.
Windcharger, Brawn, and Gears. Yes. So that is... Yeah, so Camaro. There is... there we go. You could get 2 Windchargers. And, I mean, you could go back and get the Titans Return Windcharger. The core class one. There is...
Scout.
Yeah. There is Jipe. You could get 2 bronze out of that. And
Jipe.
you could get Pickup. And if we get 2
Jipe?
gears, you can have this Jipe and Toxitron Jipe.
That is a hilarious sounding name. Jipe.
Toxitron Jipe. So I mean, you could get
Jipe.
Talking all of that jipe.
you could get a 6-pack there. Down here. Okay, I'm excited for this one. Transformers Generation Selects Deluxe 3-pack. Let it be the fucking red Insecticons.
Please.
Mm.
You've got it now. Just do Zap Trap and the other two.
Mm-hmm.
What are the other two called? Zap
Shot
Trap?
Hole and Salvo.
Shot Hole?
Shot Hole.
I even said that earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe, call them Backfire.
Goatsy.
Banksy artwork of Andre the Giant.
Yeah. Under the buzzworthy. Transformers Bumblebee Universe multi-pack. Could be anything. It's going to be 4 figures.
I think it's safe for
Yeah.
They're fucking just driving everything home with these multi-packs now. Is it a multi-pack?
it is.
No. You better make it a multi-pack.
You want 1 figure, you're going to buy 4!
They could make the drones from Devastation out of the... What's that mold? What's the fucking characters? Runabout mold.
Mm-hmm.
They could make those truck transformers from the War Dawn flashback out of Cup.
Twerk.
I can't think of anything else.
Lesbians.
Another Seeker in a different shade of blue because there were 3 shades of blue.
Lesbians.
I can't think of another one.
I'm gonna grab a paintbrush and try to clean my keyboard while you're doing that. Let's see if I can fuck up this podcast a second time.
I can't think of another one. Anybody?
Vehicons, please.
Nope.
Vehicon
Lesbians.
out of Shut Up with the Lesbians. See,
You
Why
never
do
tell a lesbian to shut up.
Les-
I know this from experience. They'll fucking knock you on your ass.
what can you make a Vehicon out of?
What can I make? What can
Starts
you
with
make a vehicle?
L.
He's gonna kill you. He's gonna murder you. It starts with L and
As long
rhymes
as
with
that
lesbian.
glorious beard. Yeah. As long as that glorious beard touches my face, we're okay.
Moving down. It's a whole bunch of stuff that It's Studio Series Voyager, Studio Series Later, Studio Series 2-pack, all of it grand conjecture. But the Walmart Retro, we actually have a pretty good guess as to what the Walmart Retro is. The Walmart Retro, there was a thing from Hasbro Pulse recently, and they said it's time for Transformers fans to get ahead, and they put a space head.
Okay. Now I'm thinking outside the box here. I really want this to be true. It's a very long shot, but can we please get a Unicron decapitated head playset?
Now everybody's thinking this is going to be a retro Headmasters.
Ooh, like
Walmart
the
did that,
proper
though.
ones.
You remember that wave of Headmasters Walmart released a few years ago?
They were
Yes.
the new figures. This would be
Yeah,
this would be the actual G1 figures. This is the retro stuff.
I would buy that.
I wouldn't. I'm running out of.
I thought that the original Headmasters were like quite good as far as G1 toys were
Oh,
concerned.
they absolutely are. They absolutely are good. They're not as good as the other Headmasters that we got though. I don't want a G1 misfire whenever I have the Titans Return misfire. I know he wasn't a target. He was a target master. My apologies. My point still stands though. The updated Headmasters are vastly improved from the original Headmasters. So I will.
Arcia Headmaster?
There was no G1. There was no G1 RC, and the only RC we got was that Blur repaint that was a Headmaster.
I remember the Headmasters cartoon. They
She
made
had a
her
crumb
into a
gum at-
Headmaster.
Yeah, in the cartoon she was a Headmaster. Daniel was her Headmaster, and I think that her Headmaster was named Leniad, which is just Daniel.
So I'm
backwards.
thinking this lost media is the perfect time to make a G1 retro version of RC.
Oh, I agree.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll happen, but I do agree.
A very fans project sort of idea, right? Like kind of like Glacial Lord. Let's just do like a retro toy that didn't exist.
Indeed.
Exactly.
Indeed. But we do have this from Mark. Mark hasn't put a lot of stuff up on the Instagrams as of lately. I'd go over and show you, but I'm afraid of all the tits that I have over there. I don't think I get banned, but it would be close. Generation Selects go ahead.
Like lesbians everywhere, right? Just
I don't know
everywhere.
I think Antagony is more of a dom than a lesbian. I mean, she may go after another female ant.
Yes.
He said, Generation Select's Voyager Antagony is gracing you with her presence. I had first planned the alt head to be Scavenger way back when Shusan and I were working on Inferno. My thought here was trying to get some representation of the Transmetals line, possibly hoping for a full-fledged partial in order to do some of the characters. Ultimately, it didn't pan out, but you can see hints to this idea I had in several Kingdom characters, much like the buzzsaw weapon that came with Tarantulas. To note, if you utilize the Scavenger head on the Inferno mold, you'll notice the purple colors match to the shoulder paint. But if you would like to use Scavenger head for Antagony, the gunmetal collar matches her waist and shoulder paint. I'm trying my best to give people options when I can, as I don't want the alt heads in some of these molds to be tossed into the abyss. Let's talk about how lovely the sculpted detail looks on this Carpenter ant. Alt mode rips a fossilizer to shreds. The metallic raspberry just pops along with the soothing Predacon perp. You will also notice an early engineering pilot test shot. I actually was thinking about homaging her original comic appearance, but once I saw how good the purple looked on the movable mandibles, it won me over. And this does look really, really excellent.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this is just absolutely beautiful. That Scavenger head looks great. Just gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I think if I get this and I do want it, I will probably swap out I will use the Scavenger head just to make it more distinguish it further from Inferno.
There is a 3D printable head that looks really, really good for the Antagony, and I'm kind of tempted to 3D print that head out and use that one instead.
The heads are not included. You have to get a head, or you can get a head.
The heads are included. The scavenger head and the Antagony head is included with this.
So he's just repackaging a scavenger head. Is that what he's saying?
That's what he's doing.
It's an alt head.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's okay. Just tossing in a head from another. Here you go, fuckers.
They've been doing that for years with the buzzworthy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, take a look at that 4-pack. The buzzworthy 4-pack, the Troop Builder set. You're getting 2 heads for each Alicon. You're getting 2 heads for each one of the G-Axis troopers. 2 heads for the fucking Kiss Players Auto Rooper. You know, so I mean, we got what? How many heads do we get for the insect pack? Because we got the regular kickback head and the
no, this is nothing new. Absolutely, you're right. But the fact that it's a scavenger head from the 90s?
No, a scavenger from Transmetal. Here, hold on.
Oh, Transmetal.
Yeah, there, that one, scavenger, that dude. Transmetal scavenger.
All I'm seeing is Mark Sloan's post. I don't think your camera's working for me.
Huh.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the scavenger
Unfortunately,
head.
it's not. Yeah.
Well,
Can
for
you
once, it's not my
pantomime
fault. It looks like the fucking devil. It's
awesome.
It's the fucking Satan, man. Holson,
Yeah.
I got to jump in here real quick. Holson says, gonna have to say goodnight. Have a fun show. Wholesome buddy, we miss you.
Holson.
You have a good night too, man. You have a good night too.
So, like, imagine like the last episode of like season 1 of Beast Wars, and there was the Quantum Surge, right? Like, imagine if Satan got hit by the Quantum Surge and was there for some reason.
I'm the devil.
I mean, he kind of was. Isn't that what the Vok were supposed to represent?
Yeah. So instead of,
Sort of,
so all of a sudden now there's Transmetal Lucifer.
That is an awesome idea. How long before you 3D create that one?
It needs to happen now. It should have happened long ago, but it needs to happen now. Oh my heavens! But yeah, this is beautiful. I can't wait to have Antagony. Turtle Tank 82
I just want the box to be the same as the club release, or was it a con release?
I think it was a con release.
They had some beautiful box artwork, and like I know they do just the simplified like black boxes with some tech specs on their design now, but I would really kill to see one of these special figs come like in a representation of those old boxes, because I don't know if you remember that, but they put something on the front that looked like a wax seal. That's how crazy they went for these things back in the day.
I'm not surprised. There were some beautiful figures. There were absolutely some beautiful figures. Turtle Tank 82 says, I'm thinking of making the Titans Returns Alpha Trion. I'm going to get as a Beast Wars Alpha Trion. What do you guys think I need more Beast Wars figures? You can't go wrong. Get more Beast Wars figures. You can't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yeah. If you're going to do an Alpha Trion, I would say get Snarler. Snarler would make it good. Yeah.
That was supposed to be his repaint fig, right?
Yeah,
based on that one.
For a BotCon, yeah. Think Hasbro, also Turtle Tank 82. Think Hasbro would reissue Ectotron and Afterlife version and Gigawatt. I never got those. I think the chances of that, unless there's some sort of Back to the Future movie or what have you, I think the chances of that are actually pretty slim. Maybe I'm wrong. There's nothing out of the realm of possibility as far as it seems lately. But I think that in my opinion, which, I mean, really, who the fuck am I? But in my opinion, I think the chances are pretty small. Wolf1701 says, ew, I could use some G1 Transformers. Turtle Tank 82 says, Pounce and Wingspan, the other 2 clones, could make a 4-pack. Wolf 1701 jumps in with Fastlane and Cloudbreaker. And Turtle Tank 82 says, if you have to fight a woman, have your lesbian friend fight her. It's a fair fight. Turtle Tank also, too. Also says good night to Holson. And Wolf 1701 says, awesome band name, Transmetal Lucifer. You're not wrong. We got images of the 3-0 MDLX Rodimus in hand. The only reason I'm really talking about this, number 1, it looks great. Number 2, what the fuck is going on with Optimus's hand in this picture?
It is a anime reference to, I believe, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I was just gonna say that. That's a super JoJo.
It's where Buzz
looking hand
Lightyear's
right
doing
there.
his fucking. We're sitting around a campfire eating delicious hot schmoes.
Or that.
He looks,
It's
he
They're
looks
called
time.
s'mores.
He looks like he's about to attack you with Silver Chariot or Zorodo.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, this is...
Does anyone else hear Pillarman all of a sudden?
yeah. I mean, this Rodimus does look great. It just isn't going to make its way into my collection. One of the big things I'm a fan of is Transformers that transform. That's...
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's not for me either, but good on you if you dig this sort of thing. You're in that faction that likes the statuesque Transformers, and odds are you've always liked like statues for collecting. Just not for me.
Yeah, same.
Still on the
Same.
fence.
Very much the same. It's fantastic. I'm happy
like-
for you. Not for me.
The reason I'm into these a little bit is because they seem even closer to like what the movies should be doing.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, I would just download an image if that's what I really wanted. Because the statue is something I would have to take extreme care of not to damage and make sure it doesn't get faded from the light. And I'd have
This
to...
isn't a statue, though.
Or the toy. I know it's a toy. It looks very statuesque. It's that good looking. It's just, I don't see why it has to be like something I would collect. I get like collector statues for weird things like video game editions, and that's it. That's because you can't avoid that shit sometimes. They come with the packet.
Come in. I'm knocking the dust out of my keyboard, man. I told you I was going
I
to be
thought
cleaning
you
that
were
shit.
jerking it.
I mean, you jerk off your way, I'll jerk off mine. I don't even know how much this is, but this looks expensive, right?
Yeah.
This looks...
I bet it costs more than a comic book.
I bet it
I'm
does.
guessing 70.
Too much.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of some sort of Gunpla or something like, I don't know, Bandai doing a perfect grade Rodimus for some reason.
What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to get the whole AI thing going, and make a fake cam girl, and let everyone know that she is AI. But just get a fake cam girl, because quite honestly, like, men have a hard time paying for their rent and their food with their butthole. But if I did a fake cam girl through AI, I bet I could get some fucking simps to give me their fucking wallets real easy.
I like the way you think. Fleece them good.
Fleece them good. Look. If I can just program something, I'll take a couple images of like one of these fucking sex dolls that they're selling. Why not? They are attractive in a weird, uncanny valley way. I could take a couple images of those, upload them to an AI. No. Even better. If I got myself a mocap bodysuit, and I could just get on there and create like an AI version of a woman, and just, and just, I could really feel like I could make some money. That could be my get. I could be like Dr. Girlfriend on the Venture, but hey there, baby.
So there already is that. There already is mocap. Mocap is what the VTubers do nowadays.
But I'm telling you, I could do it on like Chatterbait. I could do it on Featherbait and make some real fucking money.
Guess where 30% of VTubers are, Scott?
God, but then I need to get part
Is
of the
that hard?
pod. There are other Transformers podcasts too. It doesn't fucking matter if somebody else is doing it. I can do it too. Other people were working at McDonald's for money. Doesn't mean I can't.
If you want to do the whole Dr. Girlfriend thing with your pipes, fuck yeah, I'll throw $1 your way. I might even throw a donation, a special donation from the tip of my penis.
Join my Patreon.
But you have to be, like Ninja Turtle themed or something for me to get it behind that.
Dude, Juliet Michelle just and a couple of other ladies just did a Ninja Turtles themed porno shoot. It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, they had the bald caps and everything. Wow.
You ever remember? Because I know you're a connoisseur, a man of culture, as it were, Scott. You ever remember Wood Rocket did a SpongeBob porno? The costumes.
I do remember that. I've been kind of going hard on Tommy Pistol porn lately. There was this one Tommy Pistol porn that I found where it was like Tommy comes out and there's like this girl smoking topless. She's got like a mohawk and she's on the front. He comes out and goes, "What are you doing? You're smoking out here. Oh my God. If your stepmom saw this, she'd be so upset with me. I gotta tell her what's going on." And it's just like, "What are you doing? You got cancer on the inside, cancer on the outside. And oh my God, you're topless. I just noticed. That's horrible. That's horrible. Where are my cigarettes?"
That's pretty damn good. I will never ever put anything above my first place choice for the best dialogue ever in porno is, "Please, no, I'm a virgin. No. What are you doing? Stop.
No, please, no, stop. I'm a virgin." That was pretty good. I mean, but Tommy Pistol rocks it. Tommy, look up some of the Tommy Pistol stuff. Dude rocks
personal
it.
Story. They made an Austin Powers porn parody. It's the only one I've ever watched, literally for the plot. And there's just a scene that they fucking did where he presses a button that's supposed to kill the guy who fucks up, and it doesn't do anything. He keeps pressing it, passes it around. It's like, somebody actually watched these movies and gets the...
Dude, I will tell you this right now. The Wood Rocket version of Batman v Superman is better than Batman v Superman, right? And here's the thing: you can get this just with the plot, and like halfway through. Spoiler alert! Halfway through the porno version of Batman v Superman, the Joker murders Lois Lane, and Batman has to stop Superman because he's going fucking nuts with grief. That's so much of a better plot line than what we actually got.
Isn't that the theme to Injustice?
That's what I was going to say. That's the plot from Injustice.
This was before Injustice.
The
No,
comic
it's not. Injustice was 2013.
Hold on here. I'm gonna look this up. After the show because I cannot take that risk live on the air. And I think everybody understands that. Let's see here. Brendan Callanan says, "Mark Mayer looks like he could be Aaron Archer's son. Maybe he comes with a basketball like in that one episode of G1. Dewanis Perez says, "I already tried the cam work route. It doesn't pay off like you think. You can make more money every month donating plasma." Dewanis, I thought you looked familiar. Wolf1701 says, "Proves vampires exist." Turtle Tank 82, "Why can't we get Gundam figures like these 3-0 figures? That would be worth it." Brendan Callanan said, "When I ever get my TF podcast off the ground, you are all going to be my first guest." Dude, we'd love to be. We would absolutely love to be. Thank you so much.
Tell us any ideas you have for names. Bounce them off us. We want to hear what you're going to run with.
This, This podcast has birthed so many other podcasts. It's kind of silly.
Children.
Yeah, and some of them love us, and some of them
Australia to the East Coast.
Yeah, some of them love us, and some of them hate us. It's okay. We love everybody here. We absolutely love everybody.
It's interesting the effect you've had on the community with zero respect. You're like Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Ancient cave bees.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Son of a bitch. Never seen
Welcome.
that coming.
Welcome to this week's episode of Thomas Says Random Shit. Oh my God. Moving on to looky what I found. Hey there, buddy, old pal of mine, Kyle. Do you have a looky what I found?
Yes, I told you before the show started.
I know. That's why I went to you first, dude. I was trying to give some air of mystery. So I'm like, oh my God, look what we did. But yeah, fucking ruined it.
Yeah, no frills Kyle over here. It's just like, I fucking already told you this shit, old man. You got a fucking memory problem?
Yes, I do. I fucking told you before the show, Scott. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, you know? Scott fucked up one time this whole show, and it's because it's not even him. It's the computer.
It was the computer.
And I fucking botched at least 2 different fucking things.
Dude, don't worry about it. It's not like we're getting fucking paid for this shit. It's
amazing what a week off will do to you.
Free sanity. I can think.
Kyle found something for me. I talked last week or last week or the week before about Captain DiSarano's Megatron cosplay, and be god damned if he didn't find it. I was saying about how tasteful it was and how nice it looked, and just like the total Giga Chad he is. He started a timer. I didn't know I could do that. You stop sharing share your screen. Screen 1. There we go. Like the freaking Chad he is, he went and found the Megatron cosplay by Captain DiSarano. And nice. Wow. It looks really good. It looks really good. You know, you can tell it's like aluminum foil and cardboard boxes for the gauntlets. But yeah, it's cute. It's
why no PP trigger?
Well, because there's no PP trigger because Captain DiSarano, as far as I know, is a woman. I could be wrong. Xavier, do you have a looky what I found?
So you were talking about, hey, I could fucking cut it as a CGI cam girl. I was like, you know what? That reminds me of something I saw on BBTS.
Uh-huh.
So they are who is this? Ing Toys is doing a Black Arachnia that they call Spider-Girl. Not Spider-Girl, which avoids the Marvel copyright.
Okay.
Spider-Girl as one word. And she's in some very interesting poses.
Let's take okay, here we go. BT04 Spider-Girl. First off, I'm not a fan of it right away because she definitely has like the Sergeant Kabuki Man thing going on.
True. But get to like the last 3/4 of the photos.
Let's see here. Oh, that's fuckable right there. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
All right. Warmer. Wait for it. Getting there. There.
Shit.
Okay. All right.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah, warmer. Hot.
Whoa.
Getting hotter. You're burning up. That's one for last.
Huh.
There you go, Scott. Cam girl. Also, this is just something random from a WWE. I thought this was pretty funny. This was on the Transformers subreddit on Reddit. Who is a Transformers fan in the audience.
Okay, let's see here. Reddit.
How much does this thing cost?
Megatron is not a tank.
That's just random. Just some random dude.
Now Bianca Blair knows. Hey there, Thomas. Do you have a looky what I found?
Yeah, I found another cool custom. Here we go. Share screen. Share screen. This one.
Let's take a look here. Oh, Optimus Major. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Don't
right.
you think, what if Optimus Primal had the personality of movieverse
Caesar?
Optimus, and he was a psychopath, so he turned into a psychopathic animal?
So Caesar from Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Well, I mean, just chimps in general are extremely psycho and dangerous, and like
I can hear the indie circus already.
also they're stronger than gorillas, from what I remember, and more violent and just fundamentally untrustworthy. So, like, just imagine, like, this is what Optimus Primal would have turned into if he was evil. Like,
I fucking hate
They're
monkeys.
stronger and more raging.
yeah, the more I think about the things,
Yeah, that's why you
chimps
stick
do,
with the virus that makes them super fucking angry.
well, the more I think about the things that chimps do and are capable of, the more I kind of wish that they were extinct. Like,
Look, here's the thing. I remember a story.
How hard
from-
would it be?
I remember this story I heard. This is way back, but this story fucking stuck with me, right? This story was about a woman in England who had an intense fear of monkeys, right? She had it was a phobia. It was a phobia. Apparently her dad had owned a monkey whenever she was a kid, and the monkey was an asshole because monkeys, right? So she decides that she's going to go to this place in Thailand called Monkey Island. You're in fucking England. Number one, you are in fucking England. What is the chance of you running into a monkey organically? Very, very slim. So you're afraid of monkeys, and you're going to go to Monkey Island? She goes to Monkey Island, and the monkeys beat the fuck out of her and bite her. And I remember the article said it was the bites. The bites left a deep, deep wound on her arm, meaning that she was bit, and then the monkey bit her again in the same place. The first wound was deep. The second wound, deep, deep. And it was just, what the fuck were you thinking? Number one. Number two, why take a trip to Monkey Island if you're afraid of monkeys? She ended up having to be rescued by Ty Boatman, who was the starting receiver for the Philadelphia Flyers. But but
this is like what if a guy that's afraid of giant squids that lives in Ohio, he decides to go and jump into a giant swarm of Humboldt squid with a red life jacket on off the coast of California.
I have an intense fear of krakens. You don't see me jumping into the fucking ocean. Let's talk about something real. There is one animal that I am deathly afraid of, and that is snakes.
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I am terrified of snakes. I fucking hate snakes. Poisonous ropes no, fuck that shit. I stay away from reptile houses. If somebody says, "Hey, I got a pet snake, you want to hold it?" No, I don't.
What about
No.
What about those goofy ass little hognose snakes?
No.
They're like
No. I stay the fuck away
danger
from
noodles.
them. No.
They're as long as a salamander, and they're vaguely venomous, but not really to humans. And the first thing they do when they're threatened is they flip over and pretend that they're dead.
No, because I'll get the one asshole. You know, that's just the way it is. So, I stay away from snakes as much as I can. I see one, I walk in the other. My boss said, "Hey, we got a couple snakes up at the spas. Do you want to?" I said, "No, I don't. You're doing that yourself." And I made my boss go do it. I'm not messing with snakes. Done. They're not poisonous. I don't give a shit. No, ain't doing it.
Some people are just like that. With
Yeah. I'll if there were rats up there, I'll go take care of the rats. I'll go take tarantulas with pleasure. I will go do it with pleasure. I'm messing with no flipping snakes. So,
Well, Scat, I didn't know you were a pussy.
I am. Whenever it comes to
Wait,
snakes,
what if we gave you a gun?
no. Because here's the thing. That snake. Here's the thing, though. In my mind, that snake has every right to live. That snake has as much right to live as I do. That I'm not going to eat it. It's not threatening me. If anything, I'm invading its territory. I'm not going to kill a snake unless I absolutely need to. Is
Whacking
just
Day
because-
your favorite holiday?
I mean, I practice Whacking Day a lot, but I think we're talking about two different things. Going over
I
here.
only know of the one.
Going over here to the chat. Dewanis Perez says, I've been trying to find out which platform would be the best to do a Transformers podcast that's just me rating the fuckability of each Transformer. I'd watch that. I would absolutely watch that.
Yeah, just put it on YouTube, honestly.
Yeah, seriously. Dewanis, in all seriousness, if you want to, film it and we'll put it on here, but I think this is an idea you should run with. Brendan Callanan says, also got Gamer Megatron. He isn't as bad as people say. I think my one problem is he feels short, hoping there's an upgrade that fixes that for me. Turtle Tank 82, how to prevent your ass from being kicked in public, curl up in a ball and scream, no, please, I'm a virgin. The aggressor would feel the public eyes on him and then you scoot away like a ninja. I think screaming, no, I'm a virgin is going to make things worse. Gigatwin, correction, Scott, you can meet monkeys in England by going to any soccer game. Well, okay. Dewanis Perez says, did you know there's a species of octopus that's extremely attracted to human feces to the point that you have to wear special chastity underwear so they don't attack your booty hole? No! No!
The cephalopods.
Wolf1701 says, what if he gave you a magic gun? All depends on what type of magic we're talking about. Guns in my
It
mind
shoots
are...
the gathering cards.
I don't think that would stop. I don't think that would stop a snake. Turtle Tank 82 says, Turtle Tank self-defense book teach you how to handle monkeys reverse poop flinging chapter 5. I'm scared to death of spiders. Little jumpers don't bother me because they look like Lucas.
Lucas the spider.
Spiders don't bother me, but I can understand why people are afraid of them, except for Granddaddy Longlegs. If you're afraid of Granddaddy Longlegs, you're a fucking pussy. They're just...
those are not even spiders.
Right, harvestmen. They're not spiders.
Yeah, but harvestmen are part of the Opilionid group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're essentially
a totally
walking.
different thing.
They're essentially like dust that has 8 hairs walking out of it. And they like to jiggle a little bit. You get near them, you go biggie, 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 biggie. You know, it's cute. Spinning maneuvers.
There are some really, like, I mean, if you go and look around, like if you look around for other Opilionids that are in that same group as the Harvestmen, you can find some really, really scary looking ones.
Well, yeah, there's some that kind of
Yeah.
look like a tailless scorpion.
Yeah, a lot of them like xenomorph shit. But the thing is, like,
Yeah.
not a single species of Opilionid is venomous. None of them are. They're all non-venomous. There have been people who have said that, oh, like they have really bad, really toxic venom, really potent venom, but they have very, very small fangs. That's actually not true. They have no venom at all.
Yeah, that's the line I always heard. That, oh, Granddaddy Longlegs are the most venomous spider in the world, but their fangs are so short they can't bite you. That seems like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, but it still sucks to be bitten by something you don't know about. I mean, if I'm not dating that spider and it bites me, I'm going to freak the fuck out regardless.
Right?
Yeah, there are some like tropical ones though that honestly they look like some kind of weird alien parasitoid that would jump onto your face.
Yeah.
They really do.
It's a super groin. The testes are here by the side, and the vagina with the penis come out down your throat. Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Kyle, did you get any reinforcements this week?
Yeah.
Good. You want to tell us about
The end.
Is my camera up? Okay.
Camera's up.
I didn't know if my camera was running or not. Okay, so most disappointing
Aw.
is this, because I still don't have a regular ass Prowl, and he's in his death pose from where he got shot. Which means I also have the I fucking knocked the fucking kid out.
So you killed Ironhide.
Yeah.
Botched 3 times. Here's Ironhide. Ironhide getting shot.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep.
Braun.
Yeah.
Who is probably
Braun is
gonna?
actually
I feel
good.
like Braun's gonna get a shot version of himself here coming up pretty soon as well.
Does anybody have Braun other than me?
I have Braun.
His
I have
head
Braun.
his head doesn't turn. Does his
Yeah.
head turn at all?
Yeah, I didn't even try to turn the head. I'll be honest. He's upstairs someplace.
Okay.
Wolf 1701 just messaged us. He says he has to go. Don't crash. So,
Try not to.
yep.
He's good. And then speaking of Crash Bar, which
That's
so
a fun
fucking
one.
good.
I love that stuff, man. I love that stuff.
I now have to go buy all of them.
Yeah. Buy more than all of them. Buy a couple of each one. They're just amazing. How
That's
about
it.
you? How about
That's
you,
all I got.
Xavier? Do you have any reinforcements this week?
Got some of the same stuff. So I also have Braun. I also got the new core ratchet from the 86 line. And who else do I have here? I got the Voyager Rhinox, Gamer Cliff Jumper, Core Bumblebee, and Gamer Megatron. Who else? It's the weird Chinese 3-pack of core figures. So I got Nezha and his little green and earth tan buddy. I can't pronounce their names, but this is that Chinese exclusive line stuff.
Ah,
So 3-pack of that thing. And oh yeah, 2 versions of Toxitron Grimlock. Two.
all right.
2. 1 in box, 1 out of box, because I fucking ordered that shit the second it came up on like Hasbro Pulse. I was just like hoping and praying they would have something. Grimlock was on there. I jumped. I blinked. I turned around. The pre-order closed again because it sold out super quick. I was so happy to get it. Go to Walmart. Try to, in vain, hope to find the deluxes. They're not there. But I found someone's Grimlock they tried to hide. So I snatched that shit as well.
Fooled you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I
and
smelled
good luck
that
finding
shit.
another Grimlock, asshole. So
Smelled that
now
shit.
I keep one Grimlock in box and one right by my bedside. So years ago, Scott, I don't know if you remember, I said I had a kitchen Grimlock because I just keep Transformers at certain rooms because it's like, you know what? I'm in this room. You are now kitchen Grimlock. Well, now
I
have
remember that.
G-
I remember.
Yeah. I now have G2 Toxitron bedroom Grimlock.
That's awesome. You need a bathroom Grimlock. I think you should get the Prime Grimlock and make that bathroom Grimlock.
That does have a nice ring to it.
It does. It does. Thomas, buddy, do you have any reinforcements this week?
I got 3 today. I found core class Thundercracker. So now I have all 3 of the core class Seekers.
Ooh.
Yay, that took a while.
Mhm.
And I found Bludgeon, Legacy Evolution Bludgeon, and Trash Master.
Right the hell on.
Hey.
Right
Can't wait
the
for
hell
You know
Those
what? Both of those figures are really, really good. But
I can't wait for Bludgeon, actually. I think that Bludgeon is pretty darn sweet, and I can't wait to
It
give him
is.
some big fuck-off anime sword.
the sword he comes with, like, the figure's got good enough posability that he can hold it with both hands.
Oh.
And, yeah. And also, in the alt mode, like, I mean, that combination of colors, you could easily be like forgiven for thinking that was Roadbuster from far away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, but Trash Master's really, really interesting. His, like, I don't know, the bulkiness of the figure kind of reminds me of like an Energon era figure. Like he's just got very, very large, chunky parts for his size. It's quite fascinating.
I can't wait to get him.
You might say. I know. Yeah. I can't wait either. That's probably, hopefully, within the next week or two, they'll put out that stuff.
I hope so too. I've been having some suck ass weeks here, so I would like very much to have some nice things happen to me. It's just getting this house ready for the insurance. I don't know if I think I talked about that last week. I did so much. Yeah. I did so much work last week. I didn't even put out an episode of Strange Pathways. You
were telling us about the fucking Ukrainian church being invaded by the Russians across the street from your house, which is really fucking with your steez.
Yeah.
And I was like, what a fucking time for that to happen.
I cut down a ton of stuff. Got some friends over here, and they tore down the roof off of the porch. And yeah, so that part's done. That was a big one. That part is done. I still need to go up there and clean some stuff off the porch. But it's so much work, and like I couldn't work today because today it's like I go to work, I leave work early, I leave work 2 hours early so I can go pick up my wife at her job, and then drive her friend home, drive back here. I was able to squeeze in a nap because I was just exhausted. Then drove to drum lessons, taught drums, drove back, did the podcast. I mean that was my day. I was even a little late. I know you guys were on here like 10 till 7. I was late because I had to go get gas. If I didn't get gas, I wasn't gonna be able to get to Ariana's work in the morning. So I mean, it's been nuts. So I would love if like a Trash Master showed up. It would make me feel better. It really would. But I am going to end the show here this week. I want to go into the room with my lovely wife and watch the new episode of Internet Comment Etiquette. Before we go, though, I do want to say that Gigatwin says Brawn Heads does indeed turn. Turtle Tank 82 says the Harvestman versus the Pillarman. And Dewanis Perez says, I have a Pikachu in my master bathroom and a rubber chicken in the other bathroom. Oh. Damn.
What do they transform into?
Right? Pikachu, I mean, if you got the right ones, money. Really. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody who joined the chat this week. I do apologize for the weirdness. To anybody listening, if you're into the audio podcast over on Anchor or Spotify or Apple Podcasts, it's going to be a little bit of time till we get that up because I'm going to have to do some editing. It's not just a simple turn it into an MP3 upload. I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing to put both Oopsie and Daisy together here. But huge thank you going out to Dewanis Perez, Turtle Tank 82, Gigatwin, Wolf 1701, Brendan Callanan. I know that we had Technical Jim. I did it again. I know we had Technical Jim before. Holson, buddy, we miss you so much. Yes. Let's see here. Who else? There was somebody else. I forget who it was. But everybody who is in the chat, thank you so much. Everybody listening after the fact, thank you so much. It means so much to us. If you're dying for just a little bit more, head on over to our Patreon. $1 a month. $1 a month. It really helps out the show. And you get a whole extra, not Transformers related per se episode. It's just kind of us before the show. Just kind of saying, hey, how's everybody doing? Talking about our personal lives before we actually get on here and just focus mainly on Transformers. But you know what? Some fun shit goes on over there. Some really weird shit, too.
This is literally worth the Patreon money because we went gay for Kyle's goatee.
We did. We gave Kyle beard growing tips.
Also that.
Yeah. And I think he's gonna be just fine. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Night.
Good night.
Or morning. Where are you exactly? Forward us your zip code, your address, so that way we can personally say good morning or good night to you.
15.
Also, when are you home?
15.
Yeah, when are you home? Where is the spare key? That sort of thing. We need to really get the ins and outs. We got to know you personally.
I keep the spare key in the Ukrainian church, but now I'm afraid the Russians are going to blow up my house.
I already knew that.
Yeah. Yeah. The Ukrainians keep stuff really safe, man. Really, really safe.
What's his name? Blunghole. Blunghole, the tapeworm of Unicron. Do you know nothing?
I fucked up the opera.
What the fuck is happening?
It's like Limp Bizkit said.
Fucking it all up, man.